Okay, so let's see what we got. Kind of a crushed box. Okay, we have some cables and a pod PIVO. It's kind of like a gimbal. Let's make sure I got the... I was told it was on the way. Says like a cameraman, just way better. Okay. Looks like a lens. Here's where you put the, take it in here since my light's dead. I had no lights, had no sound, and I still got no sound. There we go. Anyway, you mount your camera there. There's your charging port, and it spins. And there's how you mount it to a tripod. And inside the little box, and that box was tight. You get that. You get a remote. And a charging cable. And a well packaged instruction booklet, quick start guide in English and in DE, to which I know it's going to have to be charged. Okay, so this is what all comes in the box. Y'all hear my camera? Okay, so I'm going to charge it. And then we're going to put the cell phone on it. And download some programs from what I understand you have to do. But it's got some really awesome programs. You can make splits and everything else. Okay, and this is there's a red, and this is the silver. The silver's supposed to be 6 times faster than the red. And they also do have a corporate production one. From what I understand, it's not any different than the silver one. So let's get it charged, and I can charge my camera, and I can charge my lighting and everything else, and we'll see how it works. Okay? Talk to you in a bit. Okay, this is a Pod PIVO. I know you're like, okay, so and this is kind of sort of what it looks like on a tripod. Now, again, if you have a now let's see if it's still connected. Okay, if you have a case, it will not fit. Not a big bulky case. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so video. Let's see if I can get it to. May not be charged enough. Let me see if I can get it to go into. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's got like a really tight area there to actually put your phone in. Okay. Now y'all just heard it beep. It's actually connected. Now I have it set for body, and I'll tell you why. I hate this place. It's way too small. I should turn that off for right now to actually put this in. Now, if you set it for face, I don't know if y'all can see that, it's going to search for face. Okay? But if you put it for oops. I need to move this to body so y'all can see. It'll keep track of a face. I need to move it to face is what I mean. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to show you something with this. That's showing grid right there. Okay. Now you see how it's tracking me? That's because I've got all the grids and everything on it. Now you see, it lost me because it was looking for face. Now if I put it on, that was body, or that was face. Let's see what it does over here. Now see, it's tracking pretty good. But as you can see, it's sort of kind of tracking still. That's on face. My face is out of the picture now. It is not tracking. If I come back, it'll track. If I go away, it's not going to track. If I put it on body, it's going to track. Pretty cool, huh? And a lot of people, I guess, runners and everybody else, use this program. A friend of mine, Kendra, showed it, pulled it out because she just had it, just bought it, and I thought that was pretty cool. It will go 360 degrees, but not right now. I think, well, this is an old tripod, and I think it's stuck on there. But anyway, man, they got a lot of programs. You can split people. You can do all kinds of things with it. Let's see. Settings. You can put it on. I've got it on auto zoom right now. Predictive follow. Target exposure. Tracking speed. It'll track up fast if you want it to. Okay, so like I said, if you look at this, not very big. And if you have, see, that's as far out as it'll go right now. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of a bummer that it won't go wider. You know, if you have if you happen to have a case on your phone, you're going to need to go wider. But I have to show you this too. Wow, my phone got hot doing that. Y'all can look to where it says PIVO Play. Then it says PIVO Present, PIVO Studio, PIVO Live, PIVO Tour, PIVO Cast, PIVO Plus. It's got a ton of programs. A lot of programs. And but you saw how it connected. That was just simple. Comes apart like that. And you can do a shoe on here or however you want it. It's got your screw-in base here. Or it will sit on something because it's got rubber bases around it to keep you from scratching stuff. And you can look, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's got your own very own little level in there that you can level stuff with. And it was, let's see how much it was. I'm not sure. Oh, and it comes with a remote control as well, which we didn't use. I could spend days on that trying to do it. Playing with it. And it was $100. Now I'm wondering, you know I gotta look. I'm gonna doubt it, but let's see. Ha! You are not gonna believe this. I'm not believing it. Because the way these things work, they're like a gimbal. If you don't know what a gimbal is, you see how this thing's rocking and everything? A gimbal keeps it from rocking. If you watch The Shining when they're going down the long hallway, that is all done with a gimbal. It was the first movie done with a gimbal. And what you got is inside there is what you got inside there are what do they call them now? Here I lost my train of thought. Uh, they're stabilizers. You got three axis stabilizers on gimbals. So if you've ever been in a cockpit of an airplane and and you're sitting inside of a cockpit and you're looking and and it really doesn't matter if it's one of the old gas gauges or if it's a flat panel. If you watch, um, you're going to see when the gyro, when it cranks up, it's going to be like this and spinning around, and all of a sudden it's going to go like this, and all of a sudden it's going to stop. And because when it says three axes, they've got three gyros in there keeping these things smooth and everything. So that's basically what that pad is, a PIVO pad. But they've got sort of kind of cheap things. Auto face, I don't know if you can see that, tracking. For $23, they've only got 7 of them left. Looks pretty much like the same thing. Phone shooting, no app need. 1800 mil halide rechargeable battery, AL intelligence, which this one doesn't have. 360 degrees rotation, auto face, and body tracking. That's basically the same exact thing. And it actually looks like it might hold your phone even with a case on it. Don't quote me on that, but do video calls, vlogs, live outdoors, kitchen, phone straight up. I don't know if you can do it sideways, but hey, yeah, you can. So anyway, there's one for $23.98. I don't know how good it is. Uh, but you saw the microphones earlier, and it was actually better than the ones that I got from Amazon. So you never know. But I doubt all the all the software for uh, for the PIVO pad will work on this one. But out of 682, it's got a very high rating. Uh, Free returns, price adjustments. I mean, camera tracking has been around for many years.
face tracking and stuff. Anyway, that's something to think about. I guess the Lord